Are we going here now? It told me I was getting an SD card error. That's kind of an unfortunate thing. I really want to ride around as much as I can before it gets dark to see if this thing starts creaking again. Because this is the only way to find out. I think that when you do this motor setup with the MTPA on, it feels like it might be more torquey. Like it might work better or something. I don't know. It feels different in some way. Oh, penalty zone. We got some wet leaves going on. Looks like some people are going down Shake and Bake. Oh. It's kind of hard to do commentary when it's cold out. I'm freezing. Oh. Saturday. Busy day out here. I think part of the problem with my VBS HD creating might have been that the stabilizer bar like bent up a little bit. There were a few times where I like hit the VBS HD on a rock or something, like a log. I think the stabilizer bar might have bent. Might as well go through the A-Pain. It seems like a tree comes down like every day out here. Like something changes every day. Hey, buddy. So far, so good. It takes like some jumps and some drops and stuff before you know for sure, but what is this trail called? I forget what this one is called. I think this is like a big shortcut. We're gonna go this way. So I think tonight I'm gonna put the fat bike together. Start getting the fat bike ready for winter. Oh. Not sure what I'll do with it first. Probably put the 1000-watt hub motor back on it with the welded clutch and the regen. There's legions of people out here today. Oh. I wonder if the GoPro's even still going here. Oh. That was weird. I wonder why it said SD card error earlier. That's some funny business. There's like a big pond over to the left with a fountain that I never noticed until all the leaves have disappeared. So I'm not sure if it was the super glue on the bottom bracket spacers or if it was drilling a large hole in my down tube to prevent any possibility of the motor touching it. But those two measures combined seem to have solved my problem so far. Hey there. This is the last of the leaves right here. Very colorful. So I lost my balance there. Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness. I think we made it through a lap. Without any creaking there. What time is it? 5:06. I think it might be getting a little bit dark, and is my SD card still working? I guess it is. Alright, well that was a quick lap at the Whitetail Ridge. A lot of people out there. It's getting kind of late. I'm cold. Had about enough of that. It was fun though. I just worked all day on remounting the motor again, and I wanted to see if it was going to start creaking. So far so good. A lot of people say when you mount the BBS HD to your bike, you should spin it all the way up, like towards the down tube, because that's kind of the way that the motor likes to kick back. But I don't know. I think you want a little bit of a gap in between the BBS HD and the rest of your bike. Because on both my fat bike and on this bike, like the BBS HD, it always kind of like wiggles its way like upwards, like towards the down tube, and if you have it pressed against the down tube, it kind of like hammers against it. But it makes like a creaking noise that's terrible. Bird. It's 5 o'clock. We're going to McDonald's. I wonder if they even have any deals or if I'm just wasting my time. I guess we'll find out. We're almost there. Everything's working nicely. Alright guys, we're doing good. We're heading back. It seems like the motor maybe shifted like slightly, like the slightest like millimeter or something, but I don't hear any funny noises yet. But this is it for this video because I'm freezing and I can't talk when I'm freezing. So thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what's up. And that's it for this one. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Just kidding, bubbies. I do have one thing left to say here for all you true e-bike builder bubbies that waited until the real end of the video. But I'm noticing But it seems like the MTPA works better when you turn it on during the motor setup. The top speed isn't as fast, but it seems like it works better. But like it gives you more torque and maybe smoother or something. I don't know, but I noticed on the way over here, I wasn't going quite as fast top speed. Felt a slightly slower top speed, but it seemed like it was a lot more efficient. And it seemed like the MTPA, it wasn't using as many watts, and it also like wasn't heating up the motor as much. So I don't know. I think if you're gonna use MTPA and you're going for like that low end torque, it might make sense to leave it on during the motor setup. I did change a bunch of my motor setup results after I did the motor setup. Like I changed the FOC general settings, like the motor resistance and all that stuff. So I did the motor setup and I changed all of my FOC general settings. But motor setup had the MTPA on, and then yeah, I don't know, it seems to work better. Like a lot more efficient. It's not heating the motor up as much. It might be colder out today than it has been lately. I don't know. I don't think it can't be much colder. So something happened with my backpack battery wire. I don't know, like I yoinked it or something. When I was looking around, and I thought there was a problem with the 72 volt battery, because all of a sudden it disconnected. But then I checked I have like an extension wire that has an XT90 with the anti-spark on it, and so I wasn't getting any voltage there with the multimeter. But then when I took the extension wire off, there's still voltage on my battery. So there's like, I think the XT90 anti-spark connector itself is going bad or something. I don't know. Like those things, I don't even know if I like those things. You bubbies will have to let me know in the comments. Can XT90 connectors, the anti-spark ones, go bad somehow, or they stop working completely? I don't know. But I had to pop back in the 52 volt battery because it's just got like a really long wire on it. So we're going on that. But yeah, that was the bonus nugget of information, guys, is if you want to use MTPA for maximum torque, I guess if you have it on during the motor setup, it might make it work better in some way. But it does seem like the motor setup, if you have MTPA off, the top speed ends up being slightly faster for some reason. So I don't know. Let me know, guys, if you do the motor setup with MTPA on, or do you have it disabled? And have you seen similar results? Like, does it work better when you do the motor setup with MTPA on? You guys will have to let me know in the comments. There's your bonus nugget, bubbies. Thanks for watching all the way till the end. You're a true e-bike bubby, and for that, I salute you. Hopefully, the GoPro's still going. Yes. Good ride, dude. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Later.